Now let's talk about Bill Burr.
This also kind of explains why the Bill Burr podcast went so poorly. But you see, the difference is that usually the person who Ethan brings on is well aware of who Ethan is. And so Ethan feels a degree of power, right? Because he's this authority figure.
I mean, again, it's really just you're speculating a lot. And you're using Jimmy Lee and William Osmond, two of our first episodes that they were awkward, as proof that I'm exhibiting power over the guests.
Whatever. But Bill Burr doesn't know who the fuck Ethan is, and he doesn't care. And Ethan went into it assuming that he would already have respect. He felt
That's outrageous.
That's not true.
Dude, if anything, if you watch back to Bill Burr, I'm painfully insecure, if anything. I mean,
yeah.
I have an incredible reverence for Bill Burr. And so the fact that it was awkward was really just me being nervous and being insecure. What he doesn't mention in this part is that Bill Burr, so I was like, wow, okay, he left. And then Bill Burr reached out to us to come back on a second time. He reached out to us. And the second one, everyone thought went great. They said it was the redemption episode, right?
That was well after he released this video, though.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Okay, so fair enough to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you can watch this and then say I'm superior. I mean, I see the opposite, personally.
like he didn't have to earn it.
But
and Bill Burr's a very grounded guy, and he fucking shattered that illusion, and it was beautiful to see.
The great Bill Burr is here today.
I don't know about great. Give me somewhere
The
to go.
greatest.
Oh,
The
yeah.
great.
The greatest guy sitting across from you right now. The NCAA?
There's a lot going on for the great Bill Burr. With the great. What am I doing wrong exactly?
Bill Burr.
I'm flattering.
I do mean that, by the way.
right.
I know it makes you uncomfortable.
It
but,
does.
Yeah.
One great was bad enough.
Does it? But you know that.
I like being appreciated.
Yeah, okay.
Just say,
Tone it
back
down.
with the person I appreciate.
Yeah.
So once again, the
That
great,
kinda-
great mind
that's his-
that I appreciate very much.
That's his finishing move.
Well, I love that moment.
What did I do
I love
wrong
everything
here?
you do. The great.
This is how you turn it around. This is how you turn it around.
Well, we're
I made
all-
you uncomfortable. Now you fucking sit here and compliment me. Those guys.
Very, very funny gentlemen. Good people.
Good people, yeah. There you go.
There's no
What
context
do you
of
say,
anything that I'm
Tony,
watching.
you are the greatest comedian. You do it to everybody. don't
I
you?
don't. I swear to God, I don't.
No.
But you know what I'm gonna tell
kidding,
him?
man.
You know what
I'm
I'm gonna
kidding.
tell him? I'm gonna say I appreciate you.
I was really anxious at the time, to be honest, and I was like beside myself with nerves with Bill Burr being here.
And
So-
that was just him being, like the way he is.
If you're familiar with Bill Burr,
Burr,
there's another comedian on YouTube who has a podcast on YouTube called Theo Von, and he's been on our show. He's a super funny, awesome dude. And he had Bill Burr on there. And also, like me, Theo Von's a huge fan of Bill Burr. And Bill Burr also just totally railroaded him, too. And they had like this really awkward thing. So when I went on Theo Von's show, we were like it was like the Bill Burr Anonymous Club. Like we were all recovering. But I mean, this is not, I don't see me being superior. I see me just getting like, being very insecure, which is what I was,
Okay, cool.
we don't. The great Bill Burr doesn't have time for that.
All right.
Now, I'm not ragging on him for being nervous. I'm ragging on him because his superiority complex was shattered,
There's no evidence of that. I didn't see any evidence for that.
and it was revealed that it's actually an underlying layer of insecurity that is driving him.
See, that's part of. I feel like that's a new thing. You're already worried about your daughter being sexually assaulted. How old's your daughter?
I don't think that is. I think that's you projecting your OCD on me. It's
you're talking about
that she said 3 words and she totally communicated like
right.
That's so cute.
yeah.
I didn't see evidence
It
for
seems
that
like
at
you're in love
all.
with your daughter.
It's cut up too. I don't even know what we were talking about here.
Yeah, it's so cut up.
Hearing you talk about her on the podcast.
Jesus Christ. Well, you're pretty perceptive. You think you care about your own child.
Listen, more than that.
He was
okay?
busting my balls, and I was so anxious that I couldn't appreciate the fact that he was really just busting my balls and having
Right.
fun.
Yeah.
And so I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, this is going awful. And I was trying, but I was like in my head, which is the worst,
Yeah.
while you're trying to be in the moment. The worst you could say, which plenty of people did say, is that I'm a bad interviewer and this was an awkward interview. All that's true. But what he's doing and what he's attempted to do throughout all this is to speculate about what my intentions are and what I meant and what I did. But none of it's true. And frankly, I don't really think it's supported by what he's showing either. I guess what he really does is he establishes like my character really early on. which is funny because the first thing with Leafy was flat out wrong. And so with the Leafy thing and the John Trump thing and all this, then you're like, okay, he's a really bad dude. And then you have no problem accepting all the speculative things about my intentions throughout the video.
And he also had a zillion kids, so I mean, yeah.
Really? How many
I
siblings?
mean, I just wanted, for the sake of brevity, skip.
Call it.
And
I know it's awkward.
Yeah.
This feels like a child asking someone questions on career day. That's true.
Well,
When you skip to the final boss.
Right.
Yep,
You know,
exactly.
And now
I
what do
own
you-
For
that.
me to say that,
I
like,
thought-
Press F to pay respect to Ethan's ego. I definitely wish
I'm
totally
the Bill Burr
shattered.
shit.
I've said this. I went on antidepressants the day of this. I went home and I was like,
remember
wow,
it very
I'm fucking.
Clearly.
That was yeah.
Something's
Burning.
burning.
Oh, you
Something's burning.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. Superior, inferior. What?
that's why I'm here. He told me, he goes,
And now we have Bill Burr on the phone. No, we don't.
That's Burr. He's such a sweetheart.